Hi, this is Kim White with the My Sexy Business team. Welcome to Messy Monday. We have definitely had a crazy last week, and it looks like it's going to be a crazy this week, and we loved every minute of it. Hashtag Messy Monday if you're on with me, and hashtag replay if you're watching the replay, so I know that you were here. This crazy messy Monday, I am doing a reset as I do every Monday. I get my, goals and priorities back out, and I put the laser focus back on them and get myself back in line, because that's what happens when you have crazy weeks is you might veer off the path a little bit, but you can change your trajectory by a lot if you don't stay on task. So I'm resetting again today. But I do have a funny story to tell you and a revelation I got about this. Now, anyone who runs around with me knows that I am silly, and I'm okay with that. But I want you to know to the depth of how silly I can be sometimes. And I just have a quick story of something that happened yesterday, last evening. I was driving on this road, and I saw this chicken, and it looked like the chicken was hobbled. It had something on each foot, and there was a string or a twine or a rope. I couldn't tell what it was, because I was driving, but this chicken was only able to walk about 2 inches at a time because it had something on both its feet and they were connected. And so I, of course, being the animal lover that I am, I thought, I can't leave this chicken like this, because what happens if a coyote comes or a dog comes or something, and that chicken wouldn't have a chance because it couldn't run. It could still fly, but even that was hindered because its little feet were hobbled up. And so of course, I have to go find a place to park and come back to where the chicken is. And the chicken, of course, is scared to death of me because, I'm a great big chicken. And so we're trying to catch this chicken. And my sweet husband, he comes along, and he's going to try to catch the chicken with me. And this chicken flies up on top of this roof. And so we're trying to figure out how we're going to get on this roof of someone's place and get this chicken so that we can unhobble it. Well, finally we figure out we can get this broom, and we kind of scared it off, and it's running with its little 2-inch legs, its little reach on its legs was so tiny, and it's running, and it's trying to run away from us, and finally we catch it, which I will tell you, that should have been a video that would have probably been viral and won us some kind of prize, because I'm sure we looked very classy out there running after this chicken, but I couldn't leave it, to peril. So we catch the chicken, and my husband is cutting the twine off of it. Somehow it had gotten this twine wrapped around both of its legs, and it only had maybe 2 inches that it could walk. So it was really, really impaired. And so he gets it off, and I'm looking at this chicken, and I'm thinking, it's been on there a while. The twine had actually almost grown into its legs. It had made a place in its legs where its little legs had grown fatter, everywhere but in those places that the twine was. So I say all of that to tell you about the revelation I had. What have you felt hobbled in your life about? Because I think we all kind of go through that in different areas. And a lot of times we go through it in business. As an entrepreneur, we feel like we're hobbled. Everybody else can run really fast, and we feel like we're only making little tiny 2-inch strides. And sometimes we need someone to come in and rescue us and take that twine off our legs so that we can run. But I'll tell you something that was really the revelation to me is we put this sweet little chicken down, and because it had been hobbled so long, guess what it did? No twine on its legs, nothing restricted it. It still was trying to walk in those 2 little inches. And so it was the craziest thing to watch. It like taking tiny little strides when it didn't have to anymore. It was hobbled in its mind. It wasn't hobbled on its body anymore. And the revelation I got is, what area have I hobbled myself that in my mind I think I can't get past, or I can't go any faster? And what area do I need to like check myself? Because we're not hobbled. We're not in a place of, being tied like that. And if we are, find someone to cut that twine off. And when that happens, get that out of your mind. Get that hobbling out of your mind. And so this little chicken's trying to go its little 2 inches. And finally, I actually helped it. I know that this sounds like crazy, because here's this big Texas cowboy and this Oklahoma princess out chasing this chicken, trying to help it walk. But finally, when it realized it could move more than 2 inches, you almost could see it like beaming, because all of a sudden it was free. And I think that is really the revelation for me today, is to get help unhobbling myself in every area, realize I'm unhobbled, change my mind about it, and get on with life. Like, get on with the full throttle of doing life, doing business, having fun. All of those things are so important. And, I'm going to go back to our tagline, which is, we're here to help you create sexy businesses for sexy lives. So what area have you created a hobble in your life or in your mind that won't let you have a sexy life? I wish you all the success in the world, and I wish you a sexy life above all, because, that's the thing that we all need, is a free, sexy life. So thank you guys for being on today, and for, listening to my little revelation about a hobbled chicken and about my messy Monday. I love you guys, and I appreciate you so much. Hey, Cheryl, thanks for being on. Hey, Tamisha, thank you, girls, for hopping on live today. If you're watching the replay, be sure and put #replay. And I appreciate you all following us on our sexy life journey. Love you guys. This is Kim White with the My Sexy Business Team.